Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some team building, right? So the upcoming treasure map against Shirahoshi. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so first things first, with the pulls, we did not get you. We did not get you. We don't have you. What we need to do now is just tank everything we don't have. I think I've got everything else. Either way, let's get things sorted. So first things first against Shirahoshi. Always build your final team first, so you can build around that. So, Stage 6 Zoro, a full board of badly matching slots. He has 5 turns of damage threshold. Okay, well that's obviously something we need to deal with first. Well, I'm definitely using you. Well, actually, no. Well, I'm definitely doing this. And then doing this. So that gives us a pretty big point boost already. Because that's 100% what I'll be doing. So now we can just build around this. So, you get badly matching slots. You change orbs, don't you? Yeah, so you change orbs, you lock them, and then we get a chain lock. So that's very good. And then we'll bring you. Because you'll get rid of the threshold and you'll give us an attack boost. Final boss stage, 5-turn rainbow shield. Okay, who gets rid of that? Okay, there's a few options. Okay, you're a chain booster. Or we could run you. But nah, because we've got Mihawk Perona, probably you. Okay, and then there's a barrier. And that's it. So, I guess at this point, we'll probably just run Kizuna Moria, right? For an orb boost. Because we can use Kizuna Moria on stage 5, stage 6 and stage 7. Because the orb boost will carry over. Because of his effect. Now I can build around the other team. So Manboshi has... Oh, he has resilience. Okay. And he's strength. So we'll run you. And then we'll run you. And that's basically it, right? Because he's only got resilience and end of turn damage. So that's basically it. But you could run this as well. No, there's none of them. Did I just... Oh, what the hell did I just do? No. Go away, filter. Okay. What else is there? Oh, you could poison him. I don't think there's any... No, there's no boosted poisoners. Manboshi is just resilience. So you can either use a resilience remover, end of turn damage, or poison. So if you need end of turn damage, you could legit use this guy, right? Akanu Fuji, you can use his switch ability to get through it. So that works. But that seems pretty good for now. We'll get back to finish off in this team, but this is the workings of a driven-based team for now. Ryoboshi. He has Despair and increased defense. Oh, right. This is the team I remember seeing where we use this. Because you remove Despair. Actually, who's a boosted unit that gets rid of... Reduce enemies. You're no, okay. No, we want the other one. Oh my god. These are back to front. These are they? No, not really. I don't know. I feel like these icons are back to front, in my opinion anyway. So Ivankov can be used as well, but Ivankov's really good for this one. I remember this. I remember it was really, really good for this. So, I guess treasure map Jack. Because it's only 2 turns, right? Yeah, it's 2 turns. So, we'll just run Jack here. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that all he does is just defense and despair. So that's it, GG. Yeah, TM Jack makes the most sense. Fukuboshi. He's a dex unit, so we want to build a strength team. He's got Rainbow Shield. And reduces our chain for 5 turns. So a chain locker is the best case. So Rainbow Shield. I don't have this Usopp. I forgot to get rid of him. That makes sense. And a chain locker. Could use Shanks. Could definitely use Shanks. Are you a slasher? You are a slasher. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, but Shanks would be really good as a captain here as well. But chain locking is very useful here. So that's it. We just... That's enough. And the red one is a rainbow captain, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Use Jinbei for Fukuboshi as captain. Yeah. Because he's a strength side captain. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. I do like that a lot better, actually. We're on Shank's crew here. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Vivi's going to go here. We'll talk about that in a sec. So your color affinity. We could run Arlong as a sub here as well for an attack boost. We could run you for orbs. Because your special is actually pretty good. Change all orbs, including block, into strength. Like, that's pretty good. And then, yeah, Captain Pappy mentioned this Sanji. It's pretty good. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to fill out the team. And then Neptune. So Neptune, he gives you 5 turns of a really bad chain lock. So this is why I would use this VV, because this VV reduces the chain multiply limit by 3 turns, and she's got double special. And then when you launch her special twice, you get a 2x attack boost. So that's very good. We also get inflicted with special bind. Yeah, 5 turns of special bind. So this Ivankov gets rid of that. Well, actually, your captain ability gets rid of that. So technically, we could put you over here. Oh, but then again, you don't really work with that team. So I guess it kind of works. But yeah, special bind just with this guy as a captain is enough. That is true, actually. Don't even need this Ivankov on this team. But it's a 1.35 point booster, so it makes sense. We could run you for an orb boost. Because you're just strength and psi, right? Yep, perfect. Perfect. And then it's just kind of like fill in the gap. What do I not have on this team? We get rid of the chain lock with VV. Or technically what we can do is we can use a Shanks Crew special before reaching stage 7. And then that's also a way around it. But then again, we're going to use VV for an attack boost anyway, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I guess Kuma to fill it in for type advantage. Kind of makes sense. And then it's a matter of filling out the rest of the teams. You recommend doing team during class? Hey, dude, I play treasure cruise all the time during class. As long as you get the work done, you know, that's the important thing. You're actually really good here. You're a color affinity booster, right? Yeah, let's go. That's perfect. Okay, we'll do that. We could run you here because you're a striker, right? Yeah, you're a striker, so you could be another like point booster-ish type of character. I think Hawkins is one that I saw people talking about because it'll give us a full board of matching slots. That's pretty useful. And then against Manboshi, these characters don't fit on a Douglas Bullet. Well, you can technically fit on a Douglas Bullet team. Is it worth it? Probably not, but... Because what I think is the best case to run at this point is this and this. Because this will give a full board of matching slots. If captain is driven, changes driven characters' orbs including block into matching. And then 2x orb boosts to driven and fighter. And then if your captain is driven or fighter, you get a 0.7 chain boost. That's pretty broken. So damage, and plus these guys are a health cutter too, right? 25% health cut. And then we'll get the the 2x color affinity. Oh, Jesus Christ. And these guys hit really hard. You'll hit very hard. You're going to hit very hard. And then you're the booster team. Yeah, Hawkins is going to be here on the Ryoboshi team. Give matching orbs to the Whitebeard squad. Okay, so now the last one is Jinbei. So Jinbei, well, of course we're going to be running a similar base team to ensure we get the highest points possible. And then, so let's have a look at what Jinbei actually does. So, can you use Team Hawkins on the Fukuboshi? Fukuboshi. Yes. Yes, you can. That's a really good idea too. You can build like a full slasher team, right? Because these are slashers. This guy's a slasher. You're a slasher. You're a slasher, right? Are you? Yeah. You can literally run a full slasher team if you want. That's a good option. So versus Jinbei on stage 2 is Robin. We get a full board of block orbs and increased damage taken. That's not a problem. So who gets rid of block orbs? Because Yamiho Perona do, but I want to use them on the final stage. So add the high boosters here. This CP9. Yeah, I think we'll use strength CP9. because that'll mean that on stage 2, we'll switch into the captain spot, get rid of the block orbs. We'll use the Kami special to lock the orbs as well as give us a chain lock. That should be good enough. And then actually, something else that we could do is this for an orb boost on multi-stage. That's really good. No, I didn't do pulse for limited Roku Usopp. No, I didn't. No. I decided against it. Because I just didn't need him. I'm just like, yeah, he's good, but I don't really need him. I don't care that much for him. Call it Inu for more damage. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Because at this point, like, we're going to use... So, increased damage taken. Kami gets rid of that. Block orbs. CP9 get rid of that. And then we'll also use... Moria. So we'll get orb boost, chain lock, lock the orbs. Stage 2, Robin's dealt with. Stage 3 against Jinbei. 3 turns of paralysis. Actually, no, you're not good. We need to use Heracles. Because you remove paralysis. That's important. And then attack down. We have to use Jinbei, right? It has to be this. And then we'll get the conditional boost here. So that should be... So, against Robin, we only get rid of the block orbs and a chain lock. That's all we get against Robin. So that's not, like... That's not amazing. But we kind of have to do it. Yeah. It kind of has to be this way. But at least on the final boss against Jinbei, like, Jinbei is going to get decimated. Because stage 1, we're in the Mihawk spot. When we go to stage 2, we switch into Perona, so we have type advantage with Perona. Then on the final stage, we'll switch into Mihawk, so we have type advantage there. Use his special, get the conditional boost, orb boost, color affinity, chain lock, GG. Just Robin could be a bit of an issue in later levels, but either way, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Okay, so there we go. I think I'm pretty happy with those teams. Those teams are looking pretty juicy in terms of all the damage and getting around enemy effects. I don't really see any problems here. Any glaring problems anyway. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up the treasure map team building. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, if I could speak English, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video.